Hello everyone, this is part 2 to my cabbage soup video. Say hey to the camera, Lay. Hey. And right here I just have my daughter just basically demonstrating how we actually cut up the celery to have them small enough to go in my cabbage soup. The next thing I do is cut up my cabbage leaves. That is the dark green leaves off of the cabbage. And I'm just showing you guys basically the ones I cut up next. And this right here is about the size that my cabbage leaves are after I get them cut up. Next I go ahead and put the chicken broth in the pan, which is this kind right here, along with my bag of carrots. At the same time, I go ahead and add the green cabbage leaves in with the carrots and the chicken broth. Okay, right here, my cabbage and the carrots have probably been cooking for about, I don't know, I really don't pay attention to time. I've done this detox. This is probably like my 4th time, so I don't really time it. I just basically know when it's done. So I'm going to just say maybe 10 minutes. And like I said, I want to make sure these carrots are nice and tender. Try to get you a good angle. And at this time, it's starting to look even better as far as them being tender. And I'll soon add the rest of the vegetables in there. Okay. So while that's doing, I'm going to put my little top back on it. Okay, right over here, I'm about to start cutting up the rest of the cabbage. I guess everybody does this. You know, you got to take that thick stem part out so your cabbage won't be bitter, of course. So this is how it just comes out looking. And I'm going to go ahead and start chopping it. And after I get it chopped, I'll show you guys a picture of that. I also decided to go ahead and wash my bell pepper off. Go ahead and get them prepared for me to cut them. This is about the size they'll be after I finish cutting them. This is the bell pepper is a picture of the celery and what's that? Bell pepper. Still got the peel and wash my onions, but I'm gonna go ahead and get to this cabbage. Okay, I have my cabbage cut up now. In this pot is olive oil. I'm gonna put some chicken broth in there. I'm trying to hold the tablet and everything at one time. I had to charge up my actual camera, so I'm having to use my iPad. But however, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. And this is my cabbage. I've got it all, the whole head cut up, well, the rest of it cut up now. I can't really hold the tablet and put the stuff in the pan, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the pot, and then I'll come and be right back with you. Okay, everyone, I have my onions cut up. I'm basically just checking the cabbage, see how it's doing. It looks like it's coming along pretty good, as I expected. Okay. Excuse me. Right here, once again, remember this was the dark part of the cabbage, of the leaves, and the carrots, and they're pretty good. So now, in this bowl is my 2 onions, 2 bell peppers, and my celery. And I'm basically just going to pour it in the pot of these 2 vegetables. And like I said, if you want to follow the ingredients online, that's fine, but this is how I cook my cabbage soup. Okay, give me a minute. I got to put this tablet down and stir it up for you guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I've poured in the bell pepper, the celery, and the onions. Here you see where it's stirred up, and I'm going to cut the oven up a little bit past medium and go ahead and let this cook some. As you guys can see, the cabbage is actually done, so I'm just basically waiting on these vegetables over here to get a little more tender before I mix them together. Okay. The next ingredient is the garlic I was telling everyone about. Like I said, you guys, I've done this diet a few times, so I actually don't measure out. I just squirt it in there, and that's how I do my garlic. I don't know how much that was, but okay, that's what I'm using. And I just stir it up in here. Now, my 2 cans of diced tomatoes I add last. Okay, these vegetables over here are basically tender enough, so this is how I do mine. I basically take this pot that was here on the back cooking, and I mix it in with my cabbage on the front. Go ahead and turn this back burner off. And everyone be very careful because, of course, this is extremely hot. And I go ahead and put all of it in here. Hold on, let me put this in the dishwater, you guys. Okay, so right here you see the rest of it put together. And I'm going to just go ahead and start mixing this up. And honestly, everyone, we're basically almost done. Can you see the time? It's 12:50. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my oregano leaves in there. Like I said, you guys, I don't really measure stuff out because I've done this detox a few times. So I basically know how to season my food. That was the oregano. I'm about to go ahead and put me some basil leaves in there. Like I said earlier, I don't add no pepper, I don't add salt because the chicken broth has salt in it. Even though it's 33% less sodium, it still has, you know, some salt in it. Now my daughter here wants to add the 2 cans of diced tomatoes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and I'm going to take the camera so I can record her pouring the tomatoes. And now she's going to pour the 2 cans of the diced tomatoes in there with the basil, garlic, and oregano in it. And actually, everyone, that's the last thing I actually put in my cabbage soup. Let me see. Yeah. I don't have too much water. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and finish stirring this up, and I'm going to cover it up, and I will be back once the soup is all done and show you guys how I look at the very end, and I'll actually show you the time again so you know about how long it takes me to cook my cabbage soup. 1:11, as you can see. You see it, Jalaisha? Okay. Bring the camera over here so they can this is how it looks when it's completely done, and it's probably been done, you guys, but I was doing some meal prepping for tomorrow. Tomorrow it's beef and veggie day, and of course more cabbage soup, day 6. So I went and brought some ribeyes tonight, so I was seasoning them, getting them right for tomorrow, and cutting up my cucumbers and stuff for my salad. So it actually would not have taken this long, but you know, like I said, I was doing other things, meal prepping. Okay, you can stop. Okay, you guys, now that my cabbage soup, as you can see, is completely done, I have a bowl right here. I put it in my sink. It's already been cleaned out. And I pour it in here. You have to be extremely careful, you guys, once again, because of course this is very hot. Hold on, let me get my spoon. Okay, everyone. As you can see, like I said, this is the finished product of my cabbage soup. So, basically with me showing everyone the time, it took almost an hour to actually cook all my soup. But like I said, once the cabbage was done, the vegetables on the back burner were done, the soup was basically done. I just basically had to blend it all together and, you know, complete the meal. But if you have any questions or comments, just please put them down below. I'm here to answer any questions you have. Also, you guys, I will be making another video after I finish my 7-day detox, letting you know how much I actually lose doing this cleanse. And like I said, I think this is my third, maybe fourth time doing the detox. So, once again, you guys, thank you for watching. Love you guys.